time frame first. Okay, so I'm just going to just give you guys a little cheat code on how I used to know a point of reversal. Like what we have here, we have on the weekly time frame, we have this market being on a bullish trend. These are all a bullish trend. Any pullback that we have is a bearish trend. Why did I call this a bullish trend? Because we had a major break of structure here. I think let me that. So, and this was the origin of that move. So now, if you can see, price has gone back. In fact, price is going back where to where the move broke structure. So dollar index is still going to be bullish still. I think we take all these highs out. We take out this high, take out this high, and take out even this high with the extreme high here that we have here. So, but first of all, if price should take out this high, we are going to be looking for a confirmation to maybe take a little pullback, because the trend here is extremely bullish. As you can see on the weekly time frame, it is very, very bullish. So my anticipation is that price should take out this high. The process of taking out that high, then we might have a pullback to this down close candle here. Then hold on, let me change the color of. All right, so if we have price taking out this high here, then we might have a pullback to this down close candle, because like I said before, or like I always say, in every bullish move, every down close candle normally supports price in that direction. For example, like now we are bullish. If you check here, all the down close candle here, this bearish candle, they're all other block. What are they doing? They support price. That's where smart money buys. So they will support price way to go back up. Now when we close above this previous down close candle here, this one here, what the price do next? We had a retracement on this one, this red candle, that pullback, retested it, and what happened? They continue bullish. So now, if we should have price taking out this high, then our anticipation will be that price should come back to this down close candle, and what happened? Maybe continue to the upside. Let's say we break the highs, something like that. Even if it doesn't go that far, maybe clear the highs, because this is a relatively equal high. I definitely know that there are a lot of liquidity resting above it. So if we have a pullback, it's just to gather more momentum to take out the high. So that's the anticipation on the dollar index. Then if we go down to the, so that will be, this will be my POI, the daily time frame. That's where I'm waiting for price to pull back. So now let's look at what we have on the 4-hour time frame. All right, you can see on the 4-hour time frame, price is still bullish. There is no pullback here. There is no beautiful retracement for us. And if you check here, price is still heading towards the liquidity point, that swing high. So I would love to see price take that high out before we have a retracement. That's my anticipation. I want to see price take it out. The price should take it out. They will now look for a confirmation that will short price down, that will bring price down to this level. So if I get a confirmation to sell, then we will now sell it back down to this level before we can look for more buys to clear the highs if confirmation is also given. So that's for now. We are still very bullish on dollar index to take out this high. So if that is the case for dollar index, then let's look at the Euro USD first. All right, don't forget, like I always say, the dollar index controls the major pairs. Anything that has to do with major pairs, the dollar index controls it, especially GU and EU. They are like 5 and 6 for dollar index. So if dollar index is buying, just expect them to be selling. And that is what has been happening here for the past weeks. Let me go to the daily time frame here. That's what has been happening. You can see the euro since the line they started buying, even euro started selling. So euro has sold a lot. So now, same thing for me on the euro USD. So I will want to see euro take out this low. Now, why will I want euro to take out that low? Because this is a sell-side liquidity. We have a lot of people that bought here, and we anticipate that price should take the liquidity out below this low, and we get a confirmation to buy back up. And if we are to buy, where will be our target? Same thing here. We're looking at this bearish order block. Like I said earlier on, in a bullish market, down close candle supports price. It's just like a demand zone or supply zone. So, or some, I think people that trade support and resistance do call it a support or resistance zone. So, like this, a lot of people are seeing here as a support zone for price to come back and let's say buy here, give us, this will be like a kind of a double bottom if price should come back here and react. So they know that, okay, this is a strong zone because it's coming from what? The daily time frame. And also not just the daily. I think if I go to the weekly, you see that it's a very nice zone here. So, but if you look at the Euro USD chart here on the weekly, it's the same thing that is going on the weekly. We had our last break of structure here. Our last break of structure here. And what happened? Price came back to the origin of that move here and sell back down. So if we have this low here, we first of all want price to take out this one, give us a pullback, and if you can see also gives us a bearish order block. Why? Because it's the up close candle in this bearish move. So if you go to the daily time frame, you also want to see once dollar index takes out the high that I showed you guys, then anticipate that euro already euro is very close to the low. So euro should also take out the low, and today is Tuesday. So by, let's say, Wednesday, Thursday, either Wednesday or Thursday, we should be having, or if we can take it out today, either Wednesday or Thursday, we should have a pullback into the zone. If it doesn't come right to the other block, then this imbalance should be a resistance point or a turning point for it to also go back down. But don't forget, the target is for price to take out this low. So if once price take out the low, that is when you can anticipate a reversal. So a lot of people are already buying here. Let me show you something. A lot of people are already buying here, putting their stop loss below this low. So I will always advise, don't always buy immediately price get to a support or resistance level, because a lot of people are seeing this as a support level to support price to go back up. But as a smart money trader, we don't trade that way. We only wait, we anticipate. Like this, people seeing this rejection. In fact, if I should go to the 1 hour time frame, a lot of you will be seeing this. They'll just wait for an engulfing candle at this point. Once it engulfs, then they will buy. Place their stop loss below the low, this point. Now, when price now decide to move, price will do what? Price will give the engulfing candle, still come back, take out the low. Once it takes out the low, what happens? It will now buy back. So it's always preferable you wait. Why do you wait? Wait for them to take out the low. Now, once they take out the low, then you wait for what? Structure. And this is the kind of structure I do like to see. They'll take it out, then they'll break the high. Once they break the last high that took out the low, then you can now wait for a pullback, then you buy from the back to the zone. So That is what will be obtainable if you have the patience to wait for this to happen. Then you're going to have a nice, good trade setup. But if price doesn't take out the low, you wait. You don't be in a hurry. Don't just rush. Just allow price to build up, because as you can see, the volume is reducing. As it's getting to the level, it's reducing. Why? Because it's getting to a very major point of interest, a very high probability liquidity point. Will I say a high resistance point, because it's coming from the weekly time frame, or support. I mean, it's coming from the weekly time frame. So a lot of people are already buying. A lot are already buying here, expecting the market to start moving up. But you won't just buy immediately. Like I said, wait for them to take out the low, then give a confirmation before you can now join the buys. Once dollar index has also uh, taken out this high. But maybe in our advanced class, when I talk about divergence, you understand how to correlate the euro dollar and the dollar index to use it for divergence, because at times dollar index can take out that high, or this euro dollar will take out this low and give the confirmation, but dollar index has not taken out this high. It's called divergence. That will be in our advanced class. But for now, just watch out how price reacts on these levels. All right, so let's look at GBUSD. All right, let me clear these charts. Okay, so going back to the weekly time frame, let's see what we have. All right, so what we have on the GBP is, this is the last break of structure to the upside that we have here, and this is our last down close candle, and price is already there. Don't forget, this market is made up of structure and liquidity. So if you don't understand structure very well, and that's where you always have, that is where you'll be having issues. So you have to study structure very well and understand it, so that you'll be able to navigate the price. So once you understand the concept of structure and liquidity, then you are good to go. All right. So what do we have here on GBP G already has taken out this daily low. And this is a short-term daily low inside this move here. So if I bring it down here, we have going down on the 4-hour time frame. You can see how the low is very obvious. The low is obvious on the 4-hour time frame. Now let's go to the daily and identify our order block. All right, so on the daily time frame, you can see our up close candle here, which we intend price to come back here and mitigate before we have the continuation. So this is like a strong zone for price. If price is going to continue bullish, or if price is going to change to a bullish move or a bullish order flow, then this last up close candle should be violated. That is to say, price should close above it and above this down close candle. So if we have momentum candle on the daily time frame, let's say we have a strong bullish candle like this closing above. If we started here, now move close above this, then definitely price should retest it and continue going up. So for now, since we have taken out this low on GBP/USD, what we also want to see is that we want to see price give us a structure. On one eye, you can see you're already rejecting that point of that low. So in fact, a lot of smart money traders are already in this buy. Why? Because if I go to the 15-minute time frame, let me go to the 15-minute time frame here. Look at the structure. Look at what I said. So this is exactly what you see. You have a sweep. After they sweep the major low, you want to see a low high, lower low, then they break the last high. Then once they break that last high, then you can now buy on the last down close candle here, which is this order block. So this is a typical example of what you should be expecting on Euro. Already, I think GBP index is stronger. That's why GU has already done its reversal. So like this, we call this a smart money reversal, a sweep and a break of structure, and you also call it Quasimodo. If I go to a line chart, you see something. Look at this. Low, high, low. I think they say this is a head left shoulder and this is a right shoulder. So this is a confirmation for a reversal. So this is these are the kind of reversal you look out for on those key levels, those liquidity areas. Sorry, the liquidity areas. This is what you look out for. So our anticipation will be that price should come back. Don't forget to this daily order block that we have here. Then we also look for what? A confirmation to short it back down to this zone. Already price has already started moving. Also time this 12 o'clock, maybe by New York session, we still have price pushing up a little bit to mitigate, to pull up. So now we have this buy side liquidity here. We have that high there, and don't forget the trend is still bearish. The bullish move you are seeing here is a pullback. So this is our last break of structure here. So anything that is going on here is a pullback. So what we only want to see, when the price pull back to this level, then we now have a continuation to the sell side. Why? Because dollar index is still very bullish. Look at it. So dollar is also doing its own pullback here. So once you get to, let's say, this down close candle, let me look at the 4 hours, what we have here. We have a clear down close candle. Okay, is what we have. So if dollar index should pull back, then we might have something like this and straight to take out the liquidity. So every of these analysis, please use confirmation. Don't be an aggressive trader that will be taking trade without a confirmation. Like me, I don't like taking trade without any confirmation. Use a confirmation so that if price is going to respect that zone, the confirmation is going to let you know if truly is going to respect. But and also your stop loss will reduce. But if you are using aggressive entry, imagine I'm using aggressive entry. Let's say I just want to put my buy limit here, then I put my stop loss below. Let's say I put my stop loss below here. I'll be having, for example, I'm using this dollar index as an example. I'll be having like this 164 pips stop loss. But if I allow price to come to the zone, tap into that zone, and still give me my Quasimodo, don't forget, we're having something like this. Let's say something like this. Then we tap in and we break. Immediately we break. What am I anticipating? Anticipate a pullback to where? This point. So what will price do? That is where I can now do what? Place my buy limit here. Then my stop loss will not be here, or rather my stop loss will be here. So now this I'll be having, let's say 100, or this 96. Okay, let's just put it here. Call it 102 pips compared to the one you would have engaged here, and your stop loss will just be below here, which is about 132 pips. So it's always good to use a confirmation entry method so that it will also help you to know if that zone is going to be valid or invalid. Because there are times price will just come, boom, take out the low first, then create a reversal, and what happened? We'll go back up. So that is the confirmation entry I do use. All right, so that's what I will anticipate for the dollar to pull back before we have a continuation to the upside. So for that reason, the EU should also do a pullback. GBP USD is already doing its own pullback to the zone that we anticipate for sales. So if GU can't reach there, then definitely they will turn back down, but definitely this will be our zone for sell. We'll be watching out for price. So all right, let's look at AUD USD. Let me just touch AUD USD a little bit. All right. So on AUD USD, let's start out from the weekly time frame. Almost the same structure with GU. Now AUD, look at our last break of structure here. Have a major break. Have a major break of structure there. And this is the demand zone that started that move. So what do? Let me drop down to the daily time frame. Price has been selling for a long period of time. So currently it's inside the zone. I use this last down close candle here. So this was all the bullish order flow. So now we now encounter a bearish order flow here. So now we are back to the zone that started the move. Mind you, this move you are seeing here, seeing all these up close candle on the daily time frame. If I go to the monthly, you just be seeing one candle. Let me show you. Look at it here. You see, just one candle, and this other one was just two candles. So that's to say monthly expanded, and the monthly is doing its own retracement here. Then what do you anticipate the daily to do? That monthly pullback is the daily small candles. So that is where the daily will be giving you structures to sell. All right, so let's look at what we have here. Now we had a sweep here, had a liquidity that was taken out all here. Then let's go down to 4 hours and see if we can have a clear structure. All right, and we also have a break of structure here. So where is the origin of that move? The origin of that move is here. So let me drop down to 1 hour and see. All right, since the dollar index is retracing, AUD USD is also pulling back. So like I said, you don't take entry aggressively. This might look like a buy setup, which is confirmed, but due to the fact that dollar index is still bullish, it might conflict. So you must wait for a confirmation to know if definitely this guy is going to buy the AUD USD is going to buy. So and if it buys, where will be your target? If it gives the confirmation, where will be your target? Just target all these highs. Target all the highs there. And once price take it out, then you wait for confirmation and sell it back down because the dollar index is still bullish. So this would be a nice buy setup if the confirmation is given very well properly. Then you can take a buy maybe to any level you can. But don't forget, if you are buying all these highs here, this high can take your TP here, take your TP here, take your last TP here, because price is still very bullish on dollar index. So we still anticipate a bearish movement till the dollar decides to change direction. All right, so I think that will be all for the weekly outlook for today. I don't know if we have any question. Do we have anyone with question or anyone with contribution? Can you unmute yourself and speak so we can hear you? Do you have anyone with question? Let me not do the talking alone. Let me know if you have a question so that we can answer your question. Anyone with question, please, you can unmute yourself and speak. Is there anything you don't understand or anything you need clarity? Please unmute yourself and speak.